we're the Hebrew Israelites, right? And we're going to prophesy the downfall of America, which is known in the Bible as Mystery Babylon the Great. And to wake up my people, which are y'all. I'm going to wake y'all up, right, to the fact of who you are, right? The people of Negro, Native American, Indian descent, the Latino and Hispanics, to their true biblical nationality, right? And that America is going to be destroyed in the Third World's nuclear war, right? Thus saith the Lord, or the God of our forefathers, God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right? So what they teach you about God, right? Everything is all peace and love all the time, right? Love, 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 love. And peace, right? It's about love and peace, right? Let's find out how God really deals. Give me Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. Talk about it.
Ecclesiastes chapter 3, verse 1. To everything there's a season and a time to every purpose under the heavens.
Right, so there's a time and a season for everything, right? For everything. And it's going to give you an example of each. Come on.
A time to be born and a time to die.
Exactly, right? You know, a time when babies are born and a time when that baby grew up to be grown and old and then the baby died. Right? Read on.
A time to plant and a time to pluck up
the same thing. Come on.
That which is planted.
Read on.
A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up.
Exactly. There's a time to break down and a time to build up. Like our people, right? We were broken down. Right? We were broken down and now what? Our people are starting to build back up again. Right? We're waking up to the fact to who we truly are. Right? According to Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, right? In the valley of dry bones. Now we're waking up to the fact that we're the true biblical Hebrew Israelites, right? We have been broken down in slavery. Now we're building up again. Read on.
A time to weep and a time to laugh.
Right, you know. It's sometimes the same thing that make you laugh will make you cry. Right? Or vice versa. Come on.
A time to mourn and a time to dance.
Exactly. There's a time for everything. Right? When somebody dies, it's a time to mourn. Right? And when you wake up to this knowledge, really, it makes you happy. Read on.
A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together.
Yeah.
A time to embrace and a time to refrain from
embracing.
Embracing.
So what that is saying, you know, there's a time that you embrace your brother and a time that you got to keep him at a distance. Understand? Because if he ain't doing what's right, keep him at a distance. Understand? But if you're doing everything that's right, embrace him. 6, verse 6.
A time to get and a time to lose.
Yeah.
A time to keep and a time to cast away.
Right. A lot of these are just self-explanatory, right? It's something and then it's opposite. Right? Whatever it is, there's an opposite too. There's a time for everything. Come on.
A time to rend and a time to sow.
Right. Rend means to tear in pieces. And sow means to join something back. To sew things back together. Come on.
A time to keep silence and a time to speak.
Right. Like a time to shut up. A time to shut your mouth. And then there's a time to speak. Right? Come on.
A time to love and a time to hate.
So God's telling you something right there. Even God speaks on hate. So there's a time to love, but there's also a time to hate. Come on.
A time to love and a time to hate and a time of war and a time of peace.
Exactly. There's a time of war and a time for peace. There's time and season for everything throughout the earth. All right? So, ask your question, what time are we living in now? What do it seem like? Knowing all the current events and all that's going on. What time are we living in? Yeah, like, the sign of the time. What are the signs of the times right now? Romans 13. You know, what do you think is the sign of the times right now? How is everything going? How do everything look? What do your future look like? It's bleak, right? You're just like, man, I don't care. Whatever, let it be, let it be. As long as you can survive it, right? I mean, there really ain't nothing to look forward to in the future then. Man, I'm trying to survive. right? There's nothing to look forward to, right? Romans 13 and 11. This is what time we should be in. For my people, this is what time we ought to be in. Come on.
Romans chapter 13, verse 11. And that knowing the time, that know it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Right, that knowing the time. You know what time it is? It's high time for now to our people to wake up out of sleep. Understand? For all that's going on, that's the time it is. It's time to wake up. You understand? We've been walking around lost sheep for too long. Right? That's how America's going to be destroyed. So now it's time to wake up to what's really going on. Wake up to your nationality, as I showed you earlier. You're on this tribe right here. Wake up to who you are, right? Your nationality, your tribe. Know who your God is, the power is. Know who the Creator is, right? This is the God of our forefathers, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Know who He is, because at the end of the day, He's the one that's going to save us from the destruction that's coming. Understand? So we need to wake up, and again, wake up to the fact of what's going to happen. The time during the troubles that's coming up in America. Read on. Start at 11 again.
Romans 13, chapter 11. And that knowing the time, that know it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Right, because our people are sleeping, meaning they're in ignorance. They don't know who they are, right? And they're complacent in the position they're at. As we say, man, I'm just trying to survive. That's it. They don't care about nothing else. Understand? But we have to wake up to the times that we're in. All right, read on.
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Right, because now is our salvation. The one that ignorantly called Jesus Christ is coming back to destroy all the nations and gather back His elect of His people, which are the people on this side. Right, He's going to gather back us up again. Right, that we're close to that happening. But before that happens, there's going to be like a great tribulation that's coming up on America. As I said, when the supermarkets are out of food, how are you going to eat? Right? When they open up the marshal camps and set up checkpoints and roadblocks and you can't travel, how are you going to escape that? Understand? You have to start thinking about these things. And the only one who could get us through this time of trouble is the one they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Right? Read on. Verse 12.
The night is far spent.
Meaning the night is going fast. Right? Read on.
The day is at hand.
Right? And the time is at hand. You understand? We're right there. Almost right there. Come on.
Let us therefore cast off the work of darkness and let us put on the armor of light.
Right. Cast off the armor of darkness. What is that is when you get enough information and you start to grow in the knowledge, if it's how can I put it? If you feel what's going on or what I'm saying, if you feel the Bible, right, and you start searching it out and start getting more in it, right, then you cast off that darkness. That darkness is the person you were before. Before you even hear this word, you know, because our people, as I said, they party a whole bunch. They party a whole bunch. Hey, shalom.
All right.
Our people,
God bless you.
Our people party a lot, right? They get high a lot, right? They commit adultery a lot. Meaning they sleep with other men's women, they sleep with their brothers' women. We ain't supposed to be doing that. You understand? Those are works of darkness and many more. We're not supposed to eat pork, shrimp, lobster. We have a dietary law we got to live by. What's up?
How we can't eat lobster?
Because it's unclean. Right? Hold that, hold where you're at. Don't lose it. Give me Leviticus 11th chapter. I'm going to show you something. Right? 11 and 1, start at 1. But God gave us a dietary law. There's certain things we can eat, and certain things we're not supposed to eat. Alright? That's what keeps our people healthy. And what happens is the weak our people are so sick all the time, they're obese, they're overweight. Understand? Because they're not eating right. Right? They're not eating right. Read on.
Leviticus.
11 and 1.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying unto them, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, these are the beasts which ye shall eat among all the beasts that are on the earth.
So God said to speak to all people of the beasts, all the animals you can eat, right? That are upon the earth. Read on.
Whatsoever parted the hoof and is cloven-footed and sheweth the cut among the beasts, there shall he eat.
Right, whatsoever part of the hook and chew of the cut, like a cow. Right? A cow is cloven-footed and it chew the cut. You can eat that. A goat, a sheep, you can eat that. Right? But you're not supposed to eat like no rabbit, no duck. Right? None of those things you're supposed to eat. Read on.
Neither the less this shall ye not eat of them that shoot the cut, or of them that divided the hoof.
Right, because some animals, they're cloven-footed, but they're unclean. You still can't eat them. And I just want to explain it to you. Read on.
As the camel, because he sheweth the cut, but divided not the hoof, he is unclean unto you.
Right, the camel, right? He's cloven-footed, but he don't chew his cud, right? Because you got them Arabs eat camel. You're supposed to eat that. And you understand what I'm saying? That is an unclean animal. Read on.
And the cunny, because he sheweth the cut, but divided not the hoof, he is unclean unto you.
Right. The pony is a rabbit, like a rabbit. You're supposed to eat that. Rabbit is unclean. Read on.
And the heir, because he sheweth the cut, but divided not the hoof, he is unclean unto you.
Right.